Hey everybody, this is Gilbert. I just wanted to come to you with some bad news. Uh, World Cup soccer is coming to an end. Now I don't know about you, but here in America, soccer has never been a strong suit as far as a choice of sports here in America. Baseball, and during this time period, usually what everybody's looking forward to: football, basketball. But soccer has never really gotten it really hasn't gotten its thing going until just recently. All of a sudden, there's been a fixation throughout America for World Cup soccer, and I don't understand it. But what I do understand is that with World Cup soccer, you have the same two elements as you have as any other sport. You have spectators and you have participants, or the players. And oftentimes the players will do something the spectators may like or not like. Oftentimes you might see the spectators say, I could have done this, or why didn't he have done that, or couldn't he see this over there? Well, because he's got a different perspective on things. You're not down in the heat of battle. You're out there on the sidelines. So you're even worse than that. You're up in the stands where it's safe. And so with that being the case now, I wanted to bring that parallel in to talk about basically the four factors that that probably brought you here to this video to begin with, and that is the four factors in starting your own business. Now, there's some employees that are sitting up in the stands. The people in the stands, the spectators, you could say those are the hourly workers. They're punching a clock. They're into it, but they're not committed wholeheartedly. They're not going to follow these four things, as owners do, in order to move ahead in the business. They could take it or leave it. They could walk away from the game, and that'd be it for them. They don't care. But the players, it means everything to them. The players, I call them the owners. Every one of them should have the ownership attitude that it's do or die. And so there's four things I want to talk about before you start blasting people who want to own their own business, or even those who want to try and work from home. Let me ask you, the number one thing you want to have is a dream. Without a dream, nothing happens. Even before you set up the blueprint to put a building together, you got a dream that you see it there already in that place. Kind of like Michelangelo. He looked at that block of granite and he said, I don't see a block of granite, I see David. And he went ahead and he brought David out of that block of granite. The same goes through building a building. Disney, Walt Disney, he stood on a patch of ground in Orlando, Florida, and says, I'm going to build the Walt Disney World here. And people probably laughed at him and thought he was crazy. But now everybody enjoys going to Disneyland and Disney World because it was some man's dream. And so if you want to start a business and you want to work from home, you want to start a business that's a traditional brick and mortar, or one that's click and order, then you want to first have a dream. And number two is you want to have a plan. Well, if you don't plan for how you're going to bring all this together, then how do you know it's going to be what you want when you get there? Without a plan, you don't know what kind of supplies you need. You don't know how many people has got to be involved with helping you put it together. You don't know how much money is going to be necessary. You don't even know if it's even the right place. McDonald's won't set up a franchise until they go in and thoroughly check the demographics first to make sure that it's going to be a suitable location where they can make lots of money. You gotta have a plan. If you don't have a plan, as they say, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. There's no other way around it. Luck does not work it into the long term for somebody who wants to own their own business working from home if you don't have a plan. You need a dream, but you also need a plan. And number three is you need resources. You need the resources to be able to fall back on, whether it's the franchise information, whether it's some kind of university that you have to go to learn how to flip burgers, learn how to do internet marketing, learn how to rank your videos, learn how to do things that to be able to make online marketing and affiliate marketing. I'm throwing a lot of terms out there. But if you want to do business from home today and you don't include the internet as one of your resources, you're going to be sorely lacking unless what you're doing is installing sewer lines. You don't need a computer for that. But for most of us, we want to be able to work from home. And number 4 is you have to have a willingness to risk. And that's what really separates the men from the boys, or the Army from the Boy Scouts, is you got to be willing to risk failure even at that point. Are you willing to go wherever it takes to make it happen? Are you willing to get out there and beat the bushes? Invite people to check out your business. Are you willing to go on YouTube like I'm doing here? Put a video out there and encourage people to not only take advantage of what they're offering, but to want to click the subscribe button, which I'm asking you to do here. And so with that, or whatever you do, let me ask you, are you content with being a spectator? Because we do need them to pay the tickets. But if you want to stay in the stands, that's fine. But if you really want to get in down and dirty, get into the dirt, and compete and fight for victory and for recognition and for the money and for all the accolades that come with being on the field, then you need these 4 factors. If you have any more questions, leave your comments below. Subscribe to my channel and share this, because I'm sure there's somebody in the world that would like to know what's coming next. Oh, and by the way, in another month, football's coming. Yay!